Hey, James Hetfield of Metallica here. I just wanted to tell you about this new special that Ford Motor Company is running, where if you buy a Metallica edition Ford F-150 and say the word "Don't Tread on Me," you'll get $77,000 off MSRP. It's only good to the end of the month, so get on that. And the Metallica cryptocurrency is coming soon. We're going to call it Metallicoin. And if you feel like being ripped off and showing how metal you are at the same time, you can kill two birds with one stone, as they say. And cereal, candy, and sneakers coming soon, too. Just kidding. It's Joe here with my silly little daily video diary of diecast cars and stuff. I'm on my third cup of coffee, so I'm kind of lit. I had 3 quick updates. Well, wait, actually I don't need to be quick at all, because this here is a new phone, and I can take as long as I want to deliver my meaningless message. I know that was pretty painful for those of you under 30. You're probably watching this at 2x speed anyway, so maybe I should speak in a really slow speed so that it sounds normal when you watch this sped up. Maybe. I don't know. You're probably not watching anyway because you got TikTok and Call of Duty. Very important shit to do, so don't watch this channel. This channel is terrible. But I do have 3 updates, and I'm going to be as wordy and time-consuming as I want to be, because if you're watching this far, there's something wrong with you. At Ignition Diecast, I say we a lot. There was this guy who commented about the fact that the verbiage on the site says we, even though everyone knows it's mostly me. I do have helpers that help pack and do miscellaneous stuff. So I say we out of courtesy, but it's mostly me. Ignition Diecast is mostly me. I recently got rid of the clearance section at ignitiondiecast.com. Everything, most of it was donated to this thing that's coming up, which you'll probably hear about. And what was left has just been integrated into regular inventory at a discounted price. So the price didn't really change. It's just not in clearance anymore. It's just in the regular basics or whatever, mostly basics. The other thing is a lot of people want to know what I want to trade, because everything I have to trade is listed for sale. Everything at Ignition Diecast is for sale, but it's also available for trade. So I get asked a lot what I want, and I do this Wednesday thing where I talk about like the top 5 things that are currently in circulation that I want. And it's strange. I have a lot of good trading buddies out there that almost all of it comes my way. So to expand upon it and to put some more challenging items in there, there's now a trade list linked on ignitiondiecast.com right there at the top, trade list. So read all about it, see the cars. And the third thing is that a big part of this channel, like I'll show stuff that I bought, and then I show stuff that people sent in out of generosity or trading. And I usually name drop their channel if they're creators, or if they're not a creator and they're just a YouTuber viewer, I'll list their name. From now on, I think I'm just going to put in the details of every video, cut and paste it, every video of the channels that I watch, because I know that if you're patient enough to watch this channel, you'll really enjoy these, because they have way better content than I do. And the top of the list is kind of like people who influenced me, like people I consider diecast legends. And then further down the list, it's like people I trade with. So I'm trying to do them a reciprocal favor to, if you're watching this crap, watch their channel, because you'll definitely be in for better content. Some of you even do peg hunting and unboxing, which is the real reason you're on YouTube, right? So today, I have a bunch of stuff to go through. But like I said, I'm not going to itemize who sent what. From now on, I'm just going to show stuff. And I'll let you know if I'm keeping it or if it's going to the Ignition Diecast Master Set, aka Archive. So here we go. This thing, I didn't even know this existed. I have a cream colored car with a black trailer, and here is a black version of the same car with a cream trailer. These track fleets are pretty awesome. Like I had to have the Volvo Drift one, I had to have the other Porsche one, and now I have this one. So yeah, this is really cool. Some people, this is a unique casting. It's not the same casting as the other 911 Rallye. It's chunkier, and people have pointed out that it's not very realistic. The wheels are huge, but it's still cool. It's Porsche, and comes with this trailer. I think the gist of the track fleet is you can actually put them on an orange track, and they'll roll well, and they'll stay with their trailer. The trailer will stay with the car. So anyway, the off-road 911 in black. And I only got one. I'd grab some more for other people if I saw them, but I have a feeling this one and the Volvo set are pretty scarce. And this Honda set, which comes with this assortment, it comes with this, which no one seems to care about. My local Target has like 8 of them just sitting there at like $13.99, and no one gives a shit. I grabbed one of those. I already have both of these cars, but I did grab one to put in stock at Ignition, and it's just sitting there. I don't think people really care too much about 2-packs or team transports. I'm not sure why. I have this car because it's the exact same one that came in the Boulevard series, but I do not have this one. So I kept one of these back for myself. I'm going to grab this car, and then this Type R will be for sale at Ignition Diecast at 7 p.m. tonight. So let me pause real quick because I really don't want to be boring, and you don't want to watch me slice this open. So bottom slice, tray comes out, and here is this Honda Civic. It is technically, it's a, hold on, it's a 99 Honda Civic Type R EK9. I'm not really up on the Honda alphabet, the Civic alphabet. I know what the EF looks like and the EG, but the EK9, I don't know. I guess that was a predecessor. I know the BMW alphabet a little better, their chassis codes and stuff like that, because I've owned many. I've never owned a single Honda Civic. My oldest son had 2. He had a Civic Si, and then he had a Del Sol for a while. He wrecked the Civic Si and traded the Del Sol for an MR2, a Gen 1 MR2, which was a pretty impressive trade, but that got wrecked too, because you know how teenagers are. Crazy. So that's what I bought, and here's some stuff that came in. I'm gonna kind of fly through it and let you know. I have this awesome Liberty Walk Skyline, and premiums don't really go in the Archive Master Set, so this will be for sale tonight at 7 p.m. Here's a Liberty Walk Sylvia, which is going to the Archive. Here's this Alfa Romeo. Don't remember what it is, but I think what I'm going to do is establish a little case, little collector box with the GTV6 3.0, which I kind of like, even though it's come out in some lame colors. And then this, which only come out a few times, 4 if I'm not mistaken. So put this, they'll share a box. I'll have like my first Alfa Romeo collector box. Here's that Charger from the Batman set series. that I was on my wish list a couple weeks ago. Got it, which thankfully only one person sent it in. Sometimes there's overlap and it's embarrassing. So that's why I'm keeping that list on Ignition Diecast. So you can check that list, and if something is acquired, it goes off the list. Oh, quick shout out to Silver Fox Lobo for pointing out this eBay auction. I found an auction where someone was selling that orange Classics King Kuda, the Spectraflame orange, Spectraflame copper version. There was a Walgreens exclusive, and I haven't been able to find it. I found it once carded for like $100, but he found an auction of like 5 cars, 3 of which I really want, for about $50. So pretty good deal. I think there's 1 or 2 that I'm going to wind up selling out of that lot. So all right deal. This one's in the archive, so I think this one will be for sale tonight. Not in the archive. And I know you Moon Eyes collectors are foaming at the mouth right now, but this is not in the Masters yet, so that's where it's going. 2 of these Gulf 32 Fords. One, I'm pretty sure the archive needs. The other one will be for sale. And one of my favorite cars of all time, the 65 Mustang Fastback. And the Gulf livery. So one of these will be going to the master set. One will be for sale, 7 p.m. tonight. Keeping this baby. I think this is from the Transformers series or something, but I don't have one. And I do have like a Beetle box, so a Volkswagen box. This thing, for a while I was collecting vans, like Ford SUVs and vans, and this is a screamer. I mean, it makes really cool sound as it goes around the track, but I don't collect Ford vans anymore, just Dodge vans. And 4 square body Chevys. Like, this makes me feel rich, but look at that. 4 of them. And I think the archive needs them all, except this one, which I don't have. I will be keeping. Actually, you know, this blue one from last year might be in the archive, so that more than likely will be for sale. I'll make sure I put it in the main page, the altar of plunder, for you to grab if you need this. And it's a loose, so it's a discounted price. And one more thing. This 8-pack, 6-pack, it's a 6-pack from Legends Tour. And I wanted the Mustang and the GTO pretty badly. But I'm like, this was listed at $20. It's like $20 for 2 cars? But some bunny sent it to me. I'm going to slice this one in front of you. Send me this whole pack, because now they're being clearanced at Walmart, of course. And I think I'm going to keep this Volvo. Try not to dump them. Comes with a white Volvo gasser, and I have the other. I don't have the super version of this, but I have the other colors, the evergreen, maroon, and blue. So now I have this white one. There's a million of these. I haven't really, like, there's 30 or 40 of this 67, I think it is, 67 GTO. So happy to have it. I did want it, but not something I'm going to be trying to have a complete run of anytime soon, because, boy, there's a lot of them. And this Mustang, and it's that SEMA one with the weird parachute thing on the back. Kind of neat colors, different color wheels. And it does not, the spoiler, the lip, hold on, does that move or not? Nope, doesn't move. Not like the custom GT. But now I have about 6 or 7 of these. So a box devoted to this. Maybe it'll share, maybe like adjacent years, the same generation of Mustang. This one will share a box with another one. We'll have to see. That's what I do in my spare time, is I obsess over how to organize and store my cars. And honestly, it's kind of the fun part. And it comes with some other stuff, which I will not be keeping. A Diora, this thing, what is it called? 2 jets and an El Camino thing, which El Caminos are pretty cool. See, I knew something was going to fall out. This El Camino with rockets in the back. There are definitely Chevy trucks that I keep, but I don't keep all of them, and I don't do this particular El Camino. So this one will be for sale. You know when, you know where. Tomorrow is Freaky Friday, so be sure to tune in and remember to keep it fun, because these are just toy cars. All right, if you're taking this too seriously and you're finding yourself getting angry or overly competitive and feeling disappointed, you're doing it wrong. Keep it fun. Later.